This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin, kindly let me ask you this one question. How many of you have ever traveled, maybe from their home to Nairobi, in order to see their member of parliament, or from their rural areas to town centers to see their governor, their MCA? What normally happens? Today, I want us to focus on one personal aid to members of parliament, to governors, to MCAs, as well as to the president, among others. And in this case, I'll focus on Farouk Kibet. Farouk Kibet is the personal aide to the head of state, William Samoei Ruto. And Farouk Kibet of late has been criticized by many, including the former deputy president, as having to be the man of trouble in the Kenyan State House. This brings me to another question. Do aides, personal assistants, have the ability to disrupt the working of institutions? Of course, this will form the basis of our discussions today. But before we proceed, kindly, if you are watching the channel for the first time, subscribe so that wherever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. I should also not forget to wish you a happy new year to all our subscribers and those who are going to join us and those who will not join. Have a pleasant new year. Back to our discussions. And in this case, I've said I will focus on one Farouk Kibet. But Farouk Kibet will just be an example of those personal aids light to the MCA, how they are dealing with individuals. But in case you have a personal assistant at any level who has been messing with you people, just drop your comment and say what he did which made you happy or not happy. In this case, I'm going to focus on Farouk Kibet from the perspective that the former deputy president argues that he had, or did argue that he had no problem with the president, but with those who were in the close proximity. But today, or a few days ago, he has come out clearly saying that the problem in State House is Farouk Kibet. Meaning that many of the problems that Kenyans are facing emerge from Farouk Kibet, because if Kibet has that ability to mobilize individuals to dictate to the deputy presidents on what to do and what not to do, what to say in the media and what not to say in the media, it means then much of the issues that are happening could be closely associated with him. Could this be true? That's why I'm saying that give your comments, not specifically about Farouk Kibet, but about your personal assistance or aid to your member of parliament, to your MCA, governor, senator, among others. In most cases, when someone, for example, has gone to see these representatives, you will be given you will find someone who will ask you questions as if he is the real MCA, member of parliament, or governor. Actually, you are forced to undress yourself. You have to say everything that you need, and from what you say is what will allow you to see the person whom you need, including our MPs. When they want to see the president, they must unnaked themselves before one Farouk Kibet. They have to tell him everything. And if they have no mushene in most cases, they will not be allowed to see the president. But if they have mushene, they will be allowed to see the president. The same case applies to MPs, to MCAs. Those who will be allowed to see those individuals are those who have political agendas, not development agendas or advisory agendas, but those who have a given information that does not sound properly. Mushene, I know some of us can translate that better, what mushene means. So those are the people who should see the expected person. So you go there, you write your issues, they will go to the office, return and say that, or tell you that this person, the president, the MP, the governor will not be able to see you tomorrow, come next week. Or go and see, in most cases they are referral. Go and see this person from your area, he will solve this issue. If you are a member, you wanted to see your member of parliament, the personal assistant will refer you to their agent from the village where you come from, that you want to see this person, he will tell you what to do. These personal assistants normally make decisions which are very strong. They make decisions which no other normal person or people employed in that given office can do. They decide on the timetables. They do the dirty work in the office. Actually, issues to do with dirty work are in most cases organized by aides. The main man or representative, be it an MP, a governor, president, is only informed after something has been done. And because these aides know how to convince their bosses, they will just try to justify why they did so. If it is something to do with, take an example, organizing members of parliament to impeach someone or to do something, these aides will organize that And because they are seen or they see this aid as very close to the head of state, they will listen to him, and later on the aid will justify maybe to the president why he organized the members of parliament, and those justifications are always good. So this brings me to the main question. Do you think William Ruto can sack Farouk Kibet? Do you think he will sack Farouk Kibet? In most cases, this one is next to impossible, because rulers, not just William Ruto, not just our MCAs, but everyone who is in a representative position will always allow his personal assistant to do things in the manner in which they do, and they really accept false justification from them, and that's why they will never allow those individuals to be taken away from them. They will always die with them, and in most cases rulers are removed from their powers not because of their badness, but because of their personal assistance and aid. So let's keep watch and see whether, because of their many allegations that are coming against William Ruto, he is likely to sack them. But for my case, he will not. Have a blessed evening. Machuka Nyarieko TV talk show, the House of Ideas.